All right, so it's great news for all those Madam and Eve fanatics out there. On top of the endless laughs and entertainment derived from cartoon strips, the books, the award-winning television sitcom, now there's also going to be an exciting musical. Fans can get in on the fun by supporting through crowd-raising, a first-of-its-kind initiative in South Africa. All right, so to tell us more about this, we've got in studio with us the producer, Lyall Ramsden. He is, of course, on for a big journey ahead of him. Good to have you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
All right, so talk to me about this Madam and Eve brand. It is huge, and it's just grown from a cartoon strip, and from there it just grew and grew and grew. Now a musical.
Yes, it's been an integral part of South Africans' lives for 21 years. And as you know, it started as a cartoon strip in 1992, and then it became a TV series. And now we're looking at a musical, although it's not related to the TV series. It's more from the cartoon strip to the stage.
Okay, so it's not necessarily, is it not related? It's just a kind of derived from it? Yes,
yeah, it's not, I mean, the TV series was there, but Rico and Stephen weren't really hands-on involved with that. We're going, let's take it from the authentic characters in the strip to the stage.
Fantastic. Yeah. Why a musical, though? What made you go that direction?
A musical lends itself to a lot more in terms of music in South Africa. If we have a look at the different musical styles, we have so many different cultures that we can play off in South Africa. You know, one could do a play, but that's boring. Let's do a musical where we can get people to sing and dance and celebrate the South African way of life.
So it's just more fun. It's to have more fun and get involved and to really show that difference. But I think there was something that you said that was quite interesting, was that Madam and Eve has made us laugh at ourselves all these years.
Yes, and in a very tasteful way.
Yeah.
And what spurred on the idea of a musical was we noticed society taking things really seriously. And I'm sure you would agree, I think it's got progressively worse. And it's time we started laughing at ourselves in a tasteful way and celebrating our way of life in this beautiful country.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see that the Arts and Culture Department are very much so in favour of this, but it doesn't mean that funding is still going to be easy. That's always an issue. So tell us where you're at with this.
That's been our biggest challenge. To go to corporates, for instance, for funding these days isn't as easy as it used to be.
Yeah.
So overseas, there's a thing called crowdfunding, which it has been very successful with a number of musicals. It's very innovative, especially for South Africa. It's been our biggest challenge to try and educate audiences on how it's done. And basically, it's a platform where people contribute from as little as 100 Rand upwards and receive an incentive for that contribution.
Yeah.
And if that goes well, we can get this musical on stage.
When you talk about an incentive, like what? What would I get by contributing?
So for 100 Rand, you'll get a thank you card, for instance.
Yeah.
Upwards, you'll get a mug, a signed poster, tickets, VIP experiences, exclusive merchandise. Those are just some of the incentives in appreciation for your contribution.
Yeah. Is this the first of its kind? Have we ever embarked on this kind of funding method before?
We have, not on a production of this scale before in South Africa. There was a campaign last year for the Labia Theatre in Cape Town. They needed to upgrade to digital equipment, and unless they did, they were going to close. And they raised 555,000 Rand from their fan base.
From that incentive. And what do you need to put on a production of this scale?
It sounds a lot, but it's not. We need 2 million.
2 million Rand. So that's the aim. And the aim is to get this on stage by, what did I say, November?
September.
Oh, September, I beg your pardon.
Yes.
By September, you want to do that?
Yes.
So you think it's attainable with the help of South Africa?
Absolutely. If we can just get people to understand how this works, I believe it will be a success.
Where do we go to read more about it, and to actually, if I want to donate and be a part of this, where do I go?
There's a website called Thunda Fund. It's THUNDA. .com,
thunderfund.com
/Madam and Eve, or you can go to the Madam and Eve Facebook fan page. The information's on there.
Okay.
They also have a Madam and Eve website, madamandeve.co.za.
Madam and Eve. So there's lots of ways. Through Facebook, Madam and Eve, Thunder Fund. That's Thunder with an A. fund.com and madamandeve.co.za, and you'll be able to find out all the information. And this is how you can help get our arts up onto stage. And I suppose by sitting in that audience and watching it, you know you've contributed to this production.
Exactly, you've been a part of it.
You've been a part of it. Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to get on there, I'm going to contribute, because I would love to see it on stage.
Thank you.
And I'd love to help the arts in any way I can. Thanks for joining us. Lyall Ramsden, who's the producer of Madam and Eve, thanks so much for being our guest here on the program.
Thank you.
All right, our next guest